Good morning, this is Leanne from Scary Movie Sunday. You may know who I am by now. If not, where have you been? So, basically, just to recap what I do, every Sunday I get up really early, although today I'm up late by my standards, excuse me. And basically my other half hates watching scary movies, so while he's in bed snoring happily away, I come down here where it's safe and light and, you know, gives me enough chance to forget about the horrible things that I've seen on the old box, and I come and watch scary films. So, without further ado, I'll do a quick intro for today's movie. Now, a couple of people have suggested this film. I went out to Tesco yesterday, as you probably will have seen on my page, and I bought... That's probably going to be the wrong way, but it says the Babadook if you couldn't work that out. I haven't read anything about this film yet, frankly, because I'm that terrified to do it. So I'm just going to quickly read the blurb, and we'll go from there, won't we? Oh, by the way, the time is 8:31. It's not good. It's normally like 6:30. Anyway, so here's the intro. Here's the blurb. Sorry. 6 years after the violent death of her husband, Amelia and her 6-year-old son Samuel are still suffering from their loss. Oh, that's sad. When a disturbing storybook called The Babadook turns up at their house, Samuel is convinced that the creature in the book is coming to kill them both. This sounds grim. As he becomes more unpredictable and violent, Amelia is genuinely frightened by her son's behaviour. But when Amelia begins to see glimpses of the sinister presence all around her, she fears that the Babadook may be real after all. Ooh. This is going to scare the life out of me, isn't it? Okay. So, we will see how it goes. See you in... Oh, I can't even... Do you know, it's been that long since I've seen a DVD. I can't even remember where to look for the movie length. So, runtime, 90 minutes approx. See you in an hour and a half, kids. Bye! Hello, me again. So I've just finished watching The Babadook, which was frankly terrifying. I really enjoyed this film. It was an Australian film, which I didn't know, and it was the scariest one that I've watched so far, I must admit. I've made some notes, but they're not very as extensive as they normally are. Reason being, I was too terrified to even be not like this. Had to mute a couple of times, had to turn the volume down, and then, you know, I thought I was going to have a heart attack at some points. So yeah, I'm going to try and not give you any spoilers with this one, because I really think you should watch it. And to all the people that suggested that I watch this, thank you very much. I like it. Okay, so we get the opening dream sequence, which is sort of, it's a car crash. You don't know who's in the car crash, what happened, yada yada. That then gets explained in the film. Oh, by the way, before I start, get proper into it, there is a trigger warning for this movie, which is vomit. And I do know a couple of people who don't like seeing vomit, me being one of them, although I kind of can deal with it. You know who you are, that person who can't deal with vomit. May want to give this movie a miss. Okay, so, the 6-year-old boy, Samuel, he's really, into monsters, and sort of, oh, there's a monster in my bed, and in my cupboard, and under my bed, and, you know, wherever, and he makes all of these, oh, excuse me, oh, dear, sorry about that. He makes all of these, now, bearing in mind this kid's 6, he makes these contraptions that I would have difficulty making. Like catapults and crossbows and all this kind of thing. But, you know, I'll glaze over that because it's a movie. So, yeah. So you kind of think, well, what is he afraid of? Has he seen something? Has something happened to him? You don't know. So his mum obviously tries to calm him down by reading him storybooks and stuff of an evening. And she says to him, "Oh, you can choose today." So he's like, "Yeah, okay." And he chooses the creepiest looking book called Mr. Babadook. And it's like a red case with like this creepy little creature on the front. And she reads the book to him, and you know, if I came across this book in real life, I think I'd be having nightmares, let alone a 6-year-old. It's horrible. And it explains how the Babadook comes and, you know, what he does and all that kind of thing. So it kind of sets up the scene, really, for what's going to happen in the movie. Now, I don't know about you, but supernaturally kind of things scare me more than sort of, like, gore films. Oh, God, I'm so sorry. Oh, I don't even know why I'm so tired. But anyway. But, you know, things like doors opening by themselves and, you know, it's just creepy noises in the night and things. That really terrifies me. So the chances are I probably am going to have some sort of nightmare this evening after watching this film. Just as a note, the Babadook, for you to know that he's there, he sort of does like little knocks on the whatever he's knocking on, and then like proper bangs kind of thing, and then you open the door and then you let him in. Obviously, the aim of the game is don't let him in. So you get a couple of those throughout the film. You're like, oh, he's there, don't open the door, what are you doing, why are you opening the door? No, keep the door closed, no. And you, obviously, you know, she lets him in, because there'd be no movie if she didn't. So yeah, I would like to point out that the little lad, I don't know if he is 6 in real life, but either way, he's a fantastic little actor. As the film progresses as well, you see the acting skills of the mother character too. I was quite surprised, actually, because at the beginning of the film she's all demure and then it just completely changes. I won't tell you how, obviously, because I don't want to ruin the film for you. Yeah, now there is a point I want to make. This woman is having trouble with her 6-year-old child. Her husband has died in a car crash, which is the car crash at the beginning, and she's got, it seems, one relative, which is a sister, and basically her sister is a butthole. She doesn't try and help her in any way. She's just like, there's a problem with your son, I'm not, you know, I don't want him round here, I don't want to come to your house and all of this. And I'm thinking, if that was my sister, I'd be trying to help her out a little bit more than you are. But yeah, that's just a point I just wanted to make, because I just put, the comment was, butthole sister. So it does take a while for this film to get started. You kind of think, this is kind of creepy, and then nothing else happens for a while, and then bang, and it just kicks off royally, and it's good. It goes very intense about halfway through, and I couldn't stop watching, even though I physically was like this a lot of the time, and thinking, oh man, why am I watching this on my own? And like I say, I was turning the volume down. Fortunately, as I mentioned in the last video, I watch everything with subtitles, so yeah, the reason that I do that is so I don't miss anything, so which is good when I'm watching a scary film, because I can turn the film onto mute and I can still see what they're saying and what's going on. Okay, obviously we do see the Babadook, and the Babadook is the most freakiest thing ever. It's just, but the thing is, it's so simple, it's like a silhouette, and it's terrifying if I saw it. To be fair, I'll tell you a funny story. When we first moved into the house that we're in, I don't know if you can see it, see that there, that thing with the hat and the clothes and everything on it? Well, basically, that used to live at the bottom of the stairs, and our toilet is sort of, you've got the toilet at the top of the stairs, then you've got the stairs going down, and then I had that at the bottom of the stairs, and I had a really horrible nightmare, which is why am I yawning so much? It's 10:15, I need to not be yawning. Anyway, and I had this horrible nightmare, and you know, as you you sort of clunk around to the toilet in the middle of the night, and we don't close the door in our house because, you know, it's just easier to talk to each other that way. There's only me and my other half, so. But anyway, back to what I'm trying to tell you. I looked down the stairs, and there was the silhouette of that coat rack thing. Oh man, I screamed that loud. I woke the other half up, and he's like, what's going on, what's going on? And I was just like, there's someone at the bottom of it. Oh, it's the coat rack, I'm really sorry, go back to bed. So yeah, so the Babadook is kind of like the coat rack silhouette that I saw that night, and I mean, and that was fake. That was a coat rack, and it scared the life out of me. So I think if something really was like that and coming up the stairs at me, I think that'd be it. I think I would just have a heart attack and die right there on the toilet. There's lots of oh my god, I can't cope, and it really was. The terrifying parts of this movie are so scary. I mean, as well, a lot of horror films, they use music to sort of intensify the situation. This movie, it's just silent. And you're like, okay, is it silent because there's nothing that's going to happen? Or is it silent because there is something that's going to happen? And you kind of think if something sort of just pops out of nowhere, you're going to be like, ah! Because it's obviously going to quiet to extremely loud. And, yeah, I mean, the tension in this film was amazing. It was really good. I really enjoyed it. You know when you watch a film and, I don't know, like a horse gets cut off at the legs or something, and they did a disclaimer at the end saying, you know, no animals were harmed in the making of this movie. I'd like to make a point that when the Babadook appears, he likes to blow light bulbs, and I swear to God, I've just put lots of light bulbs were harmed in the making of this movie. Now the thing is, right, if I was this woman, I'd stop replacing the light bulbs. I'd just get like an LED wind-up torch or something, do you know what I mean? Because the bulbs were just breaking every single day. That's so much money, because I mean, like a bulb is like £3 each. It's a lot of money. I've put definitely hide behind your cushion worthy, and I can guarantee you many a time I was hid behind my lovely blankie like this, going, oh, what's happening? At times I was even sort of going like this. I don't know if I'll be able to do it now. Can you see that? And I was sort of misting my own glasses up so that I didn't have to fully watch it. When I was younger, I used to watch things like this so that I could quickly close my eyes if it got too scary. I'm such a fool. Yeah, the ending of the film, though, I'm not going to tell you what it is, obviously, but I found it a little bit disappointing. The rest of the film was amazing, top notch, but the ending, there was no explanation or anything, and it kind of upset me a little bit. So, for that reason, I'm going to give it a 6.5 out of 10. Now, I totally rate this film. I think you should watch it. But the ending ruined it for me. If you don't need explanation, like some people don't, they can just accept things. I can't just accept things. I have to know why things have ended that way. So, IMDb gave this a 6.9 out of 10. I'm going to give it a 6.5 out of 10. Absolutely crap your pants terrifying. I did love this film, but like I say, the score that I'm giving it is to do with the end, really. Great acting, great atmosphere, it's such a simple story too, and oh man, it is really good. It's good. Watch it, you won't regret it.